Hi guys, it's Amanda here. So here's another very quick kind of working in your journal, working on your journal, and this is one I made really quickly. It was some cards and it was just like, I want to do something with it. Sorry, my hands are seems to be always covered in paint, but I found some images and painted papers that I had done a while back and then just chucked them in this box. I didn't even see, and there's some that have got words on them, so I'm not using the big ones with words. I'm going to be using the smaller pieces, and maybe the butterfly, yeah, so maybe some words. So again, it's utilizing my supplies. I like that. So these were some glitter glue guns that I had. I've even got some fabric in here, so I might remove those. Anyway, so what I wanted to get out was the small images that I've got. What I like doing sometimes is taking an image. I would normally do it with a magazine and totally rechanging the image. That's not English, is it? Some of these I had made into key rings. That's why they're like small, and there are others that I didn't. So I've got loads of these ones. Obviously didn't use this. But how many ways can you change a face? Yeah, see, I've got these that I'd turned into key rings. So I'm not going to use all of them. I'm going to use ones that I would probably paint over, and there's always somebody cutting their grass. Grows really. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so I'm going to use the ones that I may not normally gonna use those, and just some of these words in here. It's a nice little journal that again, you can have, you know, lots of words going on, lots of imagery. Yeah, so I'm just gonna celebrate the miracles, laughter. So some of these words were placed on card, and then it was the card was painted. So these have all been painted, and I'm just gonna take off any excess because I want this on the front. Or I might cut it in two. Should I cut it in two or just have it? Like that. Once you cut it, girl. Is it going to be a journal like this? I prefer journals like this. So let me cut this off the top. Okay, I had put some sticky paper at the back. Right, okay. The sticky paper that I put on the back, that's kind of sticky. That feels sticky. I'm not sure it's going to stay though. So let's just come off. I'm just going to put it on there, and if I don't like it, then I can move it. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Peace. Some things we cannot change, but we can change our response to them. But yes, I just want it to be a book full of images that what I will do is, you know, absorb the image into the paper. I mean, you probably might not even then still be able to see the image, the paper underneath. I don't know. I was just feeling that, but I'm not sure now. I was feeling that with this, so let me start with this. Yeah, so I've got loads of these different faces. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. That's probably why it was like feeling a bit off again, because I'm using too many different imagery, and what I wanted was to use up these. Like, I didn't want to throw them away or anything, so yeah, I don't want to use the others. What I would do is utilize these and find different ways to make them look different in the book. Yeah, on her hair it says understanding, love, joy and peace, and there's a little bird in the corner. On this one you can't necessarily see the bird, but now I'm thinking she needs to go in like that. This particular one, because it doesn't all, some of the pages can be like that and some of them can be like that, depending on how I feel. Okay, so let's get a bit of glue. And let's just stick her on, and I'll show you how I would do this page. Normally what I would do is do several pages at the same time, but this is just a quick thing we're doing here. So it can be a double page or a single page. I've got some butterflies here. We don't need the butterflies. I'm feeling that here. So I'm feeling it. It doesn't feel like, you know that feeling where you say, oh no, I don't like that there. I don't feel that, so it's just like, okay, we're going to put that there. I'm not bothered about the underpapers. It's just a small book. Just make sure it's got enough glue. Okay, alrighty. So it's not straight, it doesn't have to be. Oh dear. Right, now let's see where we're at. Right, so let me show you how I would absorb her into the page. So this is how she looks now. Let's come in. This is how she looks now. And as I say, all I've done is added her to this side, and then on this side, this is it was a recycled piece of paper that's been painted and then had stamping on it, and some words had been typed out and laid on top. And I would then just come in with some gesso, because you've used some of the glue. I would just use some gesso around the outside, and I don't need it on her face, but because I'm gonna be painting it. I had printed it without colour. In the background on this particular paper is like sweet bottles, so I'm not fussed with that. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same around here. Okay, so this almost looks like, I was going to say it almost looks like they were done together, but they were done together. It's very bright, isn't it? Okay, so what supplies am I feeling? You know what, I'm feeling watercolours. Got a little watercolour kit here. That's what I'm feeling. So this comes with this watercolour kit. It's by see, I've got this thick brush here that doesn't really serve a purpose, and so I think I'll move it. So this comes with a little brush. I'm just gonna mist them and just start adding colour. And then you can do, well, what I will be doing is another one on here. So it becomes a book, yeah, about making art. So that's the first page. I'm feeling focused. Let's just do one more page. So again, and you can do a whole range of faces. And I think what I'm going to do on here is some journaling. So I'm going to add some gesso so I'm able to. You'll still see underneath, but I'll be able to write on it. Okay, that's it. So there's a couple of mini pages that, you know, it's something that I have already. It was just sitting there. It was going to be used for a different project, but it wasn't used, and so I can be adding it to here, creating different feels, different looks, and yeah, I think that's something that I will continue to do, especially with this particular image. I've got, say, maybe 5 more faces that I'll just use up. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Hope that's been useful in terms of working on a smaller scale, and again, just saying, okay, let me use this. It may fade, we'll see. Okay, leave it there for now, so I'll go on. Okay, bye bye.